Practice doesn't make perfect. Perfect practice makes perfect. Vince Lombardi once said this. Hi, I'm Chandler, and today I'm going to show you how to correctly play the offensive line. The offensive line has 5 key positions: left tackle, left guard, center, right guard, and right tackle. I play 3 positions on the offensive line: left tackle, right tackle, and center. They all have the same fundamentals, but are slightly different. The basic fundamentals to play offensive line. First, you need to have your feet square under your hips. Next, you want to get in a squat position while still keeping your feet under your hips, and make sure your toes are in, so they're parallel to each other. Then, you want to have your weight equally distributed on your feet, so even your heels are in the ground while you stay in this position. Now that we have our lower body position, it's time to work on our upper body. One of the important things you have to focus on is keeping your back flat. So if you were to put a board on it, it would line up perfectly. This is how it's supposed to look. So I'm in my squat, and I gotta keep my back flat. So I'm gonna pull my shoulders back, and I'm just gonna sit here. The next thing you want to do is keep your head up. When you do this, it doesn't expose your neck. While if you were like this, it could expose your neck, which is the main cause of football injuries. So it should look like this. Back flat, head up. The next thing you want to do after that is get your hand and put it almost in a pyramid shape on the ground. It should look like this. So, squat, head back, back straight, put your hand down on the ground. When you do this, the pad level or your shoulders level should not change. One thing you have to worry about when lining up for the snap is being behind the center slightly so you aren't offsides. When you play on the left side, you have to protect the QB's blind side, so you have to know how to pass block. When you play on the left side, you have to excel at pass blocking. You can't just be good, because the whole team is riding on your effort. When you play on the right side, you have to be a run blocker. To run block, you have to be able to move people out of the way so the running back can get through. When you play center, your most important job is to snap the QB the ball correctly so the play can run as it is intended to. When I played left tackle, I like to keep my left foot behind my right toes by 1 or 2 inches so I can get back into pass block easier. It should look like this. So my feet are so there's my right foot, and here's my left foot, and it's 2 inches behind the toes. I'm just going to get them under my hips. So when I get in my stance, it's easier to get back in pass coverage. When you pass block, you have to drop your inside foot to get depth and to get a little bit inside. Then you bring your outside foot past your inside foot to get depth. And then you're gonna punch the guy right in the chest to initiate the blocking scheme. And it should look like this. So I'm like that. I'm going to get down in my stance. I'm going to bring 1 foot back to get depth and width. And then I'm going to bring this other foot back. I'm going to punch. Notice how when I did that, my shoulder height did not change. You do this so you can gain leverage on the defensive player. When I play right tackle, I have my right foot slightly in front of my left foot, just like on the left side, except flipped. I do this so I can get out and block someone faster. So it should look like this. You're going to have your right foot slightly in front of your left foot, about the same distance as we had on the left side. And you're going to drop back into your squat, head up, put your hand on the ground, so you can go like that faster to run block.
When you run block, what you want to do is you want to get in your stance and you want to take a step in the direction of the run 6 inches horizontally and 6 inches vertically. This gives you a good step and a good base. The next thing you want to do is you want to take your opposite foot and bring it just in front of you. Still 6 inches, but about 1.5 feet now up. This allows you to have a good base and be able to run someone back. It should look like this.
Back, head, hand, and you're going to take one step, 6 inches and 6 inches, and then your next step is going to be up, and then you're going to punch, just like we did on the pass block to engage the person.
Football is a team sport, and the offensive line plays an important part. You always have to rely on the people next to you to do their jobs so you can do yours. I've taught you a lot about the offensive line here today. To keep your feet under you, back flat, and head up most importantly. I enjoy this game and I practice it almost every day. And hopefully I see you next fall.